Hello again, welcome back. This is video number 6 if you're not counting. This one, our little show today, is going to be on tax consequences and short sales. This is the biggest, most talked about subject with all of my short sales. It's a lot of conversations going on about this between the federal government, the banks, CPAs, Arizona, and so forth and so on. So let's get into it. Tax consequences. In Arizona, we have a non-recourse state. We are one of several in the United States that is a non-recourse state, which means pretty much the bank and no one else can come after you for a loss on the property. The lien the bank puts against your home is the only lien they can put against you. If they tell you otherwise, have them call me, we'll have a conversation with the bank. Tax consequences are several different levels. What you need to know is, how did you buy your house? And you say to me, what? No, really. How did you buy your house? Was it a original note? In other words, what is about to be foreclosed on, or what we're going to do the short sale on, what happened to the note? The money that you owe the bank. Did you refinance the house? Is there a second on the house? Is the first, second, or the refinance a purchase, what they call a purchase money note? And what that means basically is, did the money that you bought the house for or refinanced the property for, did you use that money to fix up the house? Did that money go into the master bedroom, the kitchen, the appliances, the backyard, the pool, any of those kind of things? If the money went into that, then there is no recourse against you on the first or the second. Now, as you get down the line, you're going to be talking to, the bank is going to be talking to you, and they're going to be wanting you to send them a bunch of information. A lot has to do with how did you file your tax returns. If you are doing a short sale on a second property, is that second property investment property, or is it a second home? Just those two words makes a big difference. A second investment property or a second home. So you got to have all those things in order when you come in to meet with us, so we can get a pretty good idea of what you need to do. Now, sometimes if you have an investment property, they will disallow the short sale. But here again, you need to know how you bought the property. Other than that, you don't have to worry about much. But I have seen investment properties, one after another, get approved for a short sale. Also, a lot depends upon who is the investor. Is the investor a bank? Now, you say, what does that mean? Well, if you're, depending upon who you are holding your mortgage with, your note, that, like one bank, for example, might be servicing the note. They're sending you the bills. That doesn't mean that they are the investor. The investor could be 7, 10, or 15 different companies that they've sold this to over the years. And we don't know that until we actually file the short sale. So, and you don't know that. All you know is you're sending in the payment because they told you to do so. So all that having been said, if you are viewing this from another state, which is a recourse state, we can certainly help you out there too, but we can't do it from here. I can get somebody to help you. Recourse states can send you tax liability notices, 1099s, where you have to pay taxes on. So you got to watch out for that. But tax consequences, usually there are none. In the many short sales I've done over the last 6, 7 years, not one person that I've dealt with has had a tax liability or paid 1 penny in taxes. So that should make you real happy. I do know of one person that was not my client that paid taxes. So for the greater part, you won't have to pay anything. You will be getting some notices, and you're going to have to get your CPA involved, find out how to actually file those notices so you don't pay any taxes, but it's relatively simple. Now, there have been cases where some banks have negotiated with the sellers and told the sellers that they owe money or make them sign something. When we get our approval letter in, and if that approval letter says that you have to sign a note and you owe the bank something, or they talk to you and they tell you that you owe them something, first thing you do is say thank you very much, hang up the phone, and you call me, because you don't owe them anything. So you got to know what to say and who to say it to and when to say it. So other than that, you want more information, give me a call. My phone number is 520-471-8088, and we'll get with you and take care of all this. Give us a call.